Okay. I'm technically challenged. Okay.
Aren't we all at times?
No, I go above and beyond. Anyway, hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
Great, great. I'm excited to talk to you and get a good feel of how the last 6 months went and just fill me in what happened.
Okay. Well, the good news is I'm in a better place than I was when I started.
Beautiful. That's
Um,
how it should work.
yes, I am. I definitely am. Um, I we were 40,000 in debt, I think, when we started 6 months ago, and I'm zero. So debt
Debt free,
free.
that's kind of a big deal in 6 months.
Yeah, except for the home and the car. And I think, yeah, I'm debt free. We also, I have a nice reserve account going, um,
Beautiful,
and I have a Roth IRA for me and my husband
beautiful.
going.
Did you start the Roth IRA?
Do what?
Did you start the Roth IRA during your
Yes,
time with it? Awesome,
yes,
good.
yeah, yeah. We had a SEP IRA for both
Uh-huh.
of us through our
Yep.
business, but I didn't have a Roth, so we
Sure.
did that. Um, I also opened up a Vanguard ETF fund just
Yep.
with, I did that.
A taxable brokerage with an ETF in it. Love
Yes.
it.
Yeah, I did
Awesome.
that. Um, and I think I did it with VOO.
Uh-huh.
I
Yep.
think you had said that at one point.
Yep.
So I did that one.
Hard to go wrong with Vu.
And the other thing that I'm really excited about is we're investing with the what do you call it? The real estate syndicated
Yes,
fund.
the real estate syndication deal that we had available for students.
Yes. So
Awesome.
I've actually confirmed, I'm actually transferring funds today. We've been in London, so I just got home because I think mostly what you did for me was my mindset
Uh-huh.
and putting my focus on things that my focus on staying debt free, my focus on investing, my thinking became so aware and different. Where I struggled, and I know it's because of my age. I think I'm probably much older than most of your um, students in the
Uh-huh.
academy, and technically, it was so hard for me to. It
You
was
don't look a
sorry.
day over 30. Come on.
That's exactly, yeah, no. But and my husband, who is better than I am, but he's working constantly
Yep.
because I think I had told you before we're in the entertainment industry and we had a rough
Yep.
few years and
Uh-huh.
we're just kind of climbing out of that. So he's working constantly. So he wasn't here with me at home to help me with all this. So I had a lot of trouble. I can't pull files, attach files, um, filling out spreadsheets and things like that. That is so foreign to me.
Yep.
I kept going through the lessons. I kept listening to all of them. I kept grabbing what I could grab,
Mm-hmm.
and what I could grab got us debt free in 6 months.
That's
And
pretty awesome.
yeah, so well worth it. And I would tell it, and I listen to you literally on Insta every time you post. I listen,
Yep.
and so I'm going to stay with that. So
Love
it
it.
was a win. It was a win. I think definitely for people that are my age and technically challenged, it's a bit harder.
Sure. Naturally. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got stuck a little bit, Brennan, on like on the HSA, for instance,
Yep.
right? And I texted Tom a few times, and I would say, I don't understand. Like every time I listen, and maybe I just couldn't find the right video, but I understand. I got an HSA, I have
Uh-huh.
one, but I never could figure out how to invest inside of it, and I
Ah,
kept
we
emailing.
can help you. I can help you with that.
Okay, because I kept emailing Tom on the chat thing, and he just said, "Have you seen this video?" But then when I would watch the video, I got the HSA. I just don't know once I put my 1,000 over my base in there, and maybe it's because I'm with Bank of America. I could
Nope,
not.
I use Bank of America myself. I know exactly how to do it. Like
Okay, I
from the
couldn't
technical side.
navigate.
Oh, I can do that. I can help you like ASAP. I'll relay to the team today.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, but that was the only thing that I wanted to do something with, but couldn't figure out how to. But other than that,
The good thing is it's easy, I promise.
okay. Okay, and Bank of America was no help, by the
Oh,
way,
Bank of America stinks. I don't
at
like them.
all.
I've actually moved on to Fidelity personally, but I've had experience because at Deloitte they partner with Bank of America. So when I was at Deloitte, that was my HSA who was through. So I've only switched recently, probably earlier in 2024, so at some point. So I
right.
was there for
Well,
7 years. I'm very familiar with it. There's a
and I would
button
love
that
to leave
there's an
them, but our business,
investing button at the very, very top. I think there's like five things. It's like home, investing, something, something, something. But the investing button is you click on that. It's pretty open ended. It's like, hey, do you want to invest? How much? Check the box. But we can help you through that pretty easily. All
okay.
we have to do is be able to log in. I can even do that today if you want.
Okay, yeah, because I keep looking at it. I don't know why I'm not seeing what to, it looked like it gave me a bunch of choices once
Yep.
I got into the, and I just didn't know what my choice should be,
All
like where
good.
to
All good.
go.
We'll take care of that. After this call, we can even take care of it if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I have nothing but great things to say as far as it mostly just changing my mindset, my not just my mindset, but my awareness
Yep.
and keeping my focus where it needed to be to get our family's finances in order.
I love to hear that. And what would you tell somebody that was skeptical on that? Like, I'm sure 6 months ago, they're like, should I sign up? Should I not? Is this going to be the right fit for me? Is it not? What would you tell somebody in that same situation right now?
Um, you mean somebody like me or just people in general?
In general, or maybe think about it through your lens of like what your mindset was before you joined.
Right. I would absolutely tell them it was so worth it because I think that the way society is set up, the way our lives are set up and our education, there's just no way to figure it out by yourself. There
Hmm.
is just no way because I was trying very hard to
Yep.
figure it out by myself and I just could not.
How long
Um,
did you go throughout life without knowing or feeling like you knew?
how long?
Yeah.
Well, I never knew all
Yep.
the way, which is why we're in the situation we're in at this age. I
Yep.
never knew. I had a financial accountant that was also our business manager. I
Yep.
also had to handle all of that. I also had I guess an investment banker, I guess you would call, who set up our SEP IRAs. They never shared anything, and
Yep.
I've had horrible. I've really came down hard on them. There, it was worthless. No one
Yep.
ever told me. It wasn't until I started following you on Instagram that I started picking up nuggets.
Yep.
I started realizing, wait a minute, we're not set. Wait a minute, I don't have, wait a minute.
Yep.
Um, so I guess it's just education. I would tell it's you have to be educated, but you have to be educated by the right person. I thought
Yep.
I was being educated.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought my business manager was handling it. I thought the investment banker that we'd been with for 20 years was handling it,
Yep.
and they were not.
The financial
And
industry is so scummy in so many ways. It's really sad.
yeah, and people are gonna pay a dear price. Well, my husband is 55, fifty
Yep.
six, and we're nowhere near being able to retire. But that's
Yep.
okay because
Yep.
now I think we have a beginning of a plan.
Yep. You'll
He
you'll you'll
has
get there. I'm very confident. And if you need any additional help, like I'll relay that to the student success team so that you get there and you're set up for sure. Because there's no reason, especially if you're able to move at your pace with like paying off the debt you did and all that kind of stuff, you should be able to get there pretty easily.
okay from your mouth to God's ears because
Yep.
and it like I said, it's a little hard too. I came back, we moved from California, from LA to
Yep.
Georgia. So
Yep.
here everybody works for Delta or
Yep.
Georgia Power. So they're a different life than we are.
Sure.
They have their pensions and
Yep.
their whatever they have. We're and all of my scope of friends are in my industry. None of us have a clue,
Yep.
and
Yep.
none of us have any of that. So I definitely will be telling them all how great it was for me
For
being with
sure.
you and how much it's worth it. Even though it feels like when you're scared you're not going to make another dollar, it's scary to do 5,000.
Yep.
The fact that I just paid off 40,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
right?
awesome. Yeah.
And I'm so excited. So tell me, I felt good about it because your name is on there. But I'm so excited about the investment deal with the real estate syndication thing.
Yes, yeah, no, I'm super excited too. Like we're gonna have I think Wendy's about to post in a second from my account an update on that one just for anybody that's looking to get in. But that deal is I love real estate syndications. I have four, I think it is now, going on five. And my goal with those are not only the cash flow, but it's a 3 to 5 year hold, right? So you're gonna hold for probably 3 to 5 years. You're gonna get paid out quarterly, which is awesome. There's gonna be additional opportunities along the way. And then at the end of the 3-year hold or 5-year hold, they're going to sell that property. That's the whole goal of this thing. And so when they sell it, that's when the big cash flow comes in and when you make your big bang for your buck. And so, it's not going to be an immediate overnight type of return, but
Right.
it's not typically how things go. And so I'm really excited about it. I love those deals. I trust so heavily in Rise 48, who the deal's through, because they've been doing this for a long time. They did it in Phoenix, Dallas, and now Charlotte. And so they have tons of history. All of their deals have 2x'd about, or at least 1.8 at the minimum. And so the returns are there. I mean, sure, life could happen, things could change, but like you're not going to find a better group of people than Zach. And I know the CEO over at Rise 48. He's phenomenal. So I'm really bullish on their deals. I'll continue to invest in them, even if I don't see the payout right here, right now.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, and for me, it just because we don't have any of that residual income lined up for later, I really loved their market plan for
Yep.
just keep rolling your money over and eventually, because I would love to just have some passive income coming in.
Yep.
So it's kind of what I'm hoping
That's what
happens
I'm
with.
doing. I mean, think about it. Like I think I put 50,000 in one of the deals and I've been getting paid out 1250 a quarter. So that's 5,000, that's about 10% returns during the year. Then on the back end, they're going to be paying out the big, really big payout, right? And that's going to bump your annualized payout from probably 10% to roughly 30% is their estimate. It depends on which deal it is. Obviously, there's a few deals out there. But anywhere
Right.
from 20 to 30% they estimate, and they're very conservative, which I like personally. I like to be conservative in my estimates so that I guarantee I almost hit that in a sense. And anything over and above is just a cherry on the top. So that's how I look at it. I really like the guys. And they've had good success, and they've done this for 8 years now. So they've had
Yeah.
tons of deals that they've never failed. That's what's crazy to me.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm excited about that. But I just feel, even though things are still not perfect with us and things are picking up, but even if things aren't great, I feel now like I have a base.
Yeah, and think about it. 6 months, you're not going to solve all the world's problems in 6 months, but
Right.
you're going to set the base, like you said, or set the foundation.
Yes.
You'll make the
Yes.
big progress, the big jumps, but the long-term track record of setting that foundation is going to be the key. And so I always
Right.
explain that to people. It's not going to be a 6 month, just like, hey, you're financially free tomorrow. It
Right.
took us a decade plus, 11 years or whatever. So it's going to take people time, but when you get there, it's because of what you did today and what you did
Right.
throughout the 6 months. And that's what we try to set people up for, obviously.
Well, if you ever need somebody to speak to an older group of people, I'm your girl
I
because
love it.
I'm your girl. I'm happy to be a voice to just say that it's it really wouldn't have happened had I not. And no matter how hard I was trying, you
Yep.
just do you can't do what you don't know.
Sure. 100%.
And
100%.
I was spinning my wheels. So yay.